fifth grade. Every word, every note, and every design you see and hear created entirely by us. The theme of our opera is perseverance. Our thesis statement is, if you keep on trying, will you be able to do things you didn't know you could do? I hope you enjoyed the opera, and now I present to you, if it is broken, who will fix it? I know. I have an idea. We can dip the sponge in ice.
Ice? Why ice?
Because then you get cool and it's refreshing.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be cool.
Come on, people. Hey, where's Gina?
Gina's on
have you been?
When is this contest starting? I'm so bored.
Do you always have to be so negative, Gina?
I'm not being negative. I'm just being honest.
Field day is supposed to be time of fun.
Exactly. You're missing the whole point of field day. Yeah, loosen up. Where have you been?
It's none of your business. I'm not asking any more questions. I regret you got out of bed this morning. Let's go, people. Let's win this.
Yeah. No. I never tried this one before. I think it'll be fun.
I've tried it. It's gonna be fun. You'll like it.
Ice time.
Okay, let's put on our thinking hat.
Seriously?
Yeah, we need a strategy for this fun game. Maybe I can get an idea from an app.
You have an app for everything.
Hey, you never know what he might find.
This is just awful. I can't even handle it.
What are you talking about?
They weren't giving me a chance. And the game is taking forever.
I want to go home and take a nap. Why do we have to have field day?
Everyone thinks I'm a bully, but really I just feel hurt. Why do people not get me? Sometimes I feel like dirt. Okay, I'm a bummer, but I can be tougher than anyone else I know. I'm a loner, a boner. I don't like rules. If they don't understand me, why don't they just go? It all started with someone. She was just so mean. Then another person joined her, and they became a team. I wish I didn't care anymore. I wish I could share the hurt that I have inside, but I wonder if I really shared, if anyone would care.
Oh, this is not fair.
It's okay, Carmen. Everyone got wet. If you didn't get wet, that means you weren't having fun.
It was kind of fun. What's next? Hold on, let me check my iPad.
Enough with the iPad.
I'll check on my iPhone.
Oh, I could have been faster. We lost by half a sponge.
It's okay, Blake. You won every event, and you tried your hardest.
No, I didn't. Where have you been? You're half the reason we lost. You were losing by half a sponge.
You know what, Gina? You shouldn't be so negative. You shouldn't give up so fast.
Yeah, it's not about winning or losing. It's about having fun. Do you play to win or do you play to have fun?
Whatever.
The next event is hot potato.
Make sure you pass the balloon quickly.
Balloon?
Yeah, water balloon.
Water? No. Not again. Not again.
Didn't you like the last game, the wet sponge?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go get some revenge.
Revenge?
Did somebody say revenge? Revenge doesn't make you feel better. Right, it hurts people and can even hurt you.
Hurt? Hurt you? Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay.
Great job. I know you hate to get wet, but you hung in there and did a great job.
Thanks, Adam. It pays to keep trying.
Congratulations, Hunter.
For what? I didn't win.
Yeah, but your team won. And you did a great job. You hung in there and kept trying. You didn't give up.
Don't worry, Ellen. I'm not going to give up. present to you the king of negativity.
I feel hurt when you imitate me. Please don't do that anymore.
Yeah, you know about hurtful words, wouldn't you, Ellen?
What does that mean?
As if you don't know.
I don't.
Okay then, are you sure you want to hear this?
Yes, please enlighten me.
Well, that was fun.
What happened to you?
Well, we were on a canoe when Adam stood up and started to dance.
Why did you do that, Adam?
To lighten the mood, you can't be negative all the time. So, what are you guys doing?
We're trying to make these stupid bow and arrow thingies. What are we even going to use them for?
You use it for a sport called archery, something else I'm really good at.
Blah, blah, blah. Who cares? I'm on 3.56712 miles. I feel like a bush, but it was worth it. Siri, note to self, walking 3.56712 miles makes you feel so accomplished.
That was good, Faith.
Yeah, who wrote it?
I did.
That was a really good song.
Come on, people, we have a lot of work to do.
I need one more thing to make mine the best.
Thanks, Faith. Thanks.
I'm almost done. Might have stuck that. Will you stop?
You know, that's not nice. Some people need to think out loud to understand directions better.
It's finished. Who broke this?
Well, look at that.
How did that bow just fail?
I said something icky, something risky, and I don't like it at all.
Hey, Ellen, what you doing?
I see fruit. Bring it on.
I broke my boast. I just don't get it.
Hey, don't worry. We can fix it.
Are you saying someone cheated?
We get scared, we get mad, we get freaked out. We just wanna scream, and we just wanna shout. We just feel like crying, we just don't feel like trying. We wonder how it will all turn out. I don't want to blame anyone, but I saw Hunter looking very suspicious a few minutes ago.
No, it wasn't me. I know I was frustrated when I boat broke 50 million times, but I swear I didn't do it. And I'm gonna find out who did if it takes me forever. Don't you need a mirror for that? Boo!
Hunter, I know you get frustrated sometimes, but you need to keep your emotions in check.
You're telling me about emotions?
What? What is your problem?
Remember way back in 7th grade when you told everyone that my name is Boberta?
Oh yeah, I remember.
You even told the teacher that my name is Boberta.
I remember that, but it wasn't serious. It was a joke.
Well, you took that joke too far. I cried all day and all night.
You did? That was 3 years ago.
Ever since then, when people want to tease me, they call me that. Boberta.
I'm really sorry.
Even Gina, who I thought was my friend, to this day, still calls me that name.
Speaking of Gina, what's up with her? She acts weird around me and tries to blame me for things.
Yeah, I don't know.
She even blamed you for breaking my bow. Did you?
No, I swear.
Here, let me help you with that.
time to do whatever we want. Here, catch.
Ow!
Sorry.
I wonder why we have to use this field. We're in middle school. Why can't we use Leggett? It's because of the construction in Umpleby. We have to be safe or else we're unsafe. Why? What's going on with Umpleby? What are they doing?
They're tearing down one old building and putting up a new one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
That's so rude.
Хорошо, подстрижен.
Only 164 days till summer break. Wow, I love your outfit. Did you see that new girl's outfit? It looks so good. But those shoes just don't match with her adorable outfit.
You don't have to be so particular about these matches. It doesn't matter what you wear. You shouldn't care so much about what you look like on the outside. It matters what you look like on the inside. And if you know you're beautiful on the inside, it doesn't matter what people think about you.
Hunter! It's none of your business. And how do you know I was here anyways? Because I'm awesome.
Want to come join us?
Well, what game are you playing?
What are you accusing me of?
I just want to know if you're planning to play tag.
Oh. Let me go and see. What were you and Gina talking about?
What game are you going to play?
Oh,
But she sounded very defensive.
what do you mean?
You were talking about a game, and she got anxious when I said the word game.
What do you think her game is?
That's a good question. I have a theory. It makes me dreary. Where was Gina when the bow was broken?
I wonder if Hunter can be trusted. I don't want to see him busted, so I have to trust words he's spoken.
I'm really sorry for what I've done. Now those two have become one. I should be honest, even though I want to run.
Hunter, Hunter, I'm glad that I apologized. I'll try harder to be your friend. This could be the beginning of a long-term friendship. I hope it doesn't come to an end.
How are they friends? I just don't get it. I want a friend that tried to fail. I guess it's time not to pretend.
I shouldn't have been so mad all the time. Ellen said it was just a game. I wasted so much time, feeling so much shame.
Who broke my bow?
No one will ever know.
That bow was broken, but so am I.
Hunter and Ellen are friends again.
He really is a gentleman.
I think I know who broke it, but why?
Fixing this is what I'll do. I won't give up, I'll try. I won't give up, I'll try. I won't give up, I'll try.
Why so low?
My iPad broke. I'm lost without it and I don't know what to do.
Maybe you can play some games?
Yes, I still have my Apple Watch. Not an app. Real games.
Real games? You can dance. You can play on the supernova.
Well, maybe not that.
What happened to you? Are you okay?
Does it matter?
I was just trying to help you.
Well, it's not helping at all.
Ah,
People say I'm a bully. Gina, what's going on with you? Why are you being so mean and acting so rude?
Nothing. Just leave me alone. I didn't didn't do anything.
Are you positive? I know what you did.
I didn't mean it.
Mean what?
The bow. I broke the bow.
We knew it!
And you're friends now?
Uh-huh.
Duh.
Well, what about Berta?
Also about Berta.
Long live Hunter.
I've tried and tried to be friends with you, Hunter, but it doesn't seem to be coming through.
Only because you want to be friends with someone just as negative as you. And why want to be friends with someone who lies and does things to people that are mean?
Hunter's really not that bad.
But he was always so mean to you!
And you do terrible things to people.
I heard a lot of yelling. What's going on? Well, let me explain. Get ready. Might be shocked. Shocked? I can't take another shock. Living without Wi-Fi is torture enough.
Maybe you should start living in reality and not virtual reality.
Okay then, Gina. Why don't you go ahead and tell everyone just what happened?
Well, remember in summer camp when we were working on those bow and arrow?
Gina, help me fix it.
Oh my god.
But who broke it?
Wait, I didn't break it.
Actually, Hunter helped me fix it.
Wait, Hunter was struggling with his own bow and almost gave up. How did he manage to fix yours, Ellen?
That's a good question.
Wow, I can't believe you actually helped her.
Neither can I.
No, you helped someone else. The truth is, I was the one who broke Ellen's bow. Wait, what? You knew about this?
Yes.
Are you mad at Gina?
Well, I tried to be understanding once I found out how Gina feels about not having any true friends. And I felt like I had to try harder to be her friend. She really needs one.
We should all try to be friends and get along. And we should keep trying, never give up.
And believe in yourself. Right, Gina?
I'll work on it.
Just do it.
I wonder if there's going to be a musical in middle school. I really hope so. Maybe it'll be Annie. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow.
I hope I need to dance in it.
Hey Derek, want to play a game? What's your game? I'm done with games. Want to play the Supernova? I'm not so sure. Don't worry, I'll help you.
Yeah, me too.
Keep on striving. There is no denying that you should never give up. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Face your fears. And when you fall down, get up.
managers. Public relations. Historians. Costume and makeup designers. Performers. Assistant stage manager. Stage manager.
And that's production manager David Levine.
Keep on striving. There is no denying that you should never give up. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Face your fears. And when you fall down, get up. Make it happen. Dive right in. Never give up and put on a grin. Believe in yourself. Dry those tears. Never stop trying. Face your fears. Keep on striving. There is no denying that you should never give up. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Face your fears. And when you fall down, get up. Don't be a quitter, hang in there. Keep on going, show that you care. Be determined and persevere. Follow through, the answer will appear. Keep on striving, there is no denying that you should never give up. Believe in yourself, believe in yourself. Face your fears. And when you fall down, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Creating Original Opera is a program of the Metropolitan Opera Education Department. Our advisors are Mary Hebron, Eric Swanson, Alicia Garcia, and Lisa Dove.
Okay, so we're going to take a few minutes now because what you saw tonight was the product but we want to talk a little bit about the process. I mean, I know you're all sitting there going, how is it possible that 5th grade children took a blank piece of paper and created all of this? Every word, every note, everything. So I'm going to begin by asking Uma to stand up and tell people what your job is. We're going to have like 1 or 2 from each job, so you can see how this process unfolds.
I'm a writer, and so first we start out by, as a grade, we tell stories, which is kind of strict, but you tell stories and the lesson you learn at the end, and we decide the theme based on that. So our theme this year was perseverance. Then the writers came up with the thesis sentence. Our thesis sentence was, if you keep on trying, will you be able to do things that you didn't know you would be able to do? And after that, you create the characteristics. So at first you base it off of the 5 writers, but there's 8 characters. So 3 of the characters is decide on whatever.
And you want to talk about lyrics.
And the lyrics for the song, well, you must make them rhyme to make the composer's life easier. And, well, basically lyrics are for homework, and you write the song for homework. And you give them into Mary, and then she squashes it all together, and then you come out with 2 songs.
So then, after the writers have written the lyrics to the opening aria, Keep On Striving, etc., it is then given to the composers, and I think we're going to hear from Ben. Do you want to stand up? Okay.
So technically they just give it to us, and we work with our teacher to first make the notes, and it takes a while actually, maybe 2 weeks. And after we create the notes, we see everything when it fits, and then we try to memorize it if we have time, but otherwise we just play it here.
Decided that the perseverance that the class picked would take place in 2 different locations. Actually, when the writers were writing about Mr. Rocky's Field and Field Day, it was discovered like, wait a minute, why would we be on Mr. Rocky's Field in 6th grade, which is why you heard in the story about Uncle B. All of this is true. They're going to be tearing down one building and building another one. But the set designers then had to decide how it's going to look on paper and what the concept is, and their 2 girls this year needed to show the writers, is this what you had in mind? So who are we going to hear from? Both set designers, maybe? Yeah, why don't you so speak out.
First we started Miss Garcia just gave us a blank piece of paper, and we had to find out concepts like colors and lines and shapes, and then we made a concept. Yeah. And then we just sketched out what we thought the set would look like on 8 separate pieces of paper, and
once the carpenters saw the drawing, and then they had to take the drawing concepts and put it onto these plaques. So do we have a carpenter that's going to speak? David?
So we first started out with a complete, from last year the flat was painted and we had to whiten it out, and then they sketched it on, and we had to paint it over with white paint, which is called gesso, and after that we just do regular paint of black, what you see now.
And every character had a signature color. The costume and makeup designers had to decide what colors match the kind of personality or the characteristics of the character, not necessarily the performer playing that role. So we hear from someone from costume and makeup.
So practically, so my character, my performer, was Hunter. Practically, so the reason that his color is black is because since he's a loner, I wanted to make his color a dark color, and so that to show that because I'm not gonna make his color yellow, because then it shows that he's a happy person, but he's not. So yeah.
And my character was Carmen, and her personalities were gullible, fashionable, not smart. I kind of wanted to start cheesiness, so I feel like every fashionable, gullible person wears pink.
And also for the makeup, usually the girl characters are more fun to do makeup. You get to do stuff with their hair, but if you have a boy character, you just have to you have to put on foundation and concealer and so actually that's why boys aren't fun.
Now, the buzz around Super Bowl and around town is, oh my gosh, fifth graders. And we went to see opera, we saw Aida, and this time, almost 30 years later, we finally got seats in the orchestra, and it's because this class is amazing, and they got to really talk to people in the pit, they got to talk to electricians, the Met. We were really thrilled. So we had to get the word out. So we needed public relations directors. So who would like to speak for public relations?
Okay.
My name is David. I'm Elliot. We're both public relations officers. So, at first, we had to come up with an idea for the logo for the opera. So we started brainstorming a bunch of ideas.
Well, we had to pick the colors, and yeah.
Elliot, why don't you talk a little bit about some of the things you had to do in terms of the press or the phone calls?
Okay, so our job was we have to invite everyone. We had to make the press release, the VIP invitations. We invited the mayor of Alpine. Okay, can you stand up?
He had to leave.
And do you want to talk about the reporter situation?
So, we invited a few media companies to come to and see the opera and put it on newspapers and stuff.
Thank you. Okay, so then while everybody was getting ready to do their job, we had 2 wonderful young men who were in charge of that beautiful exhibit outside. So we're going to hear from the historians.
And also, in case you didn't see, we have a lot of things in our exhibit, like the other jobs type, like the different logos they came up with and the different costumes for every act. And we worked really hard and we hope you enjoyed that.
Also, what you see in the exhibit is all the autobiographies with the headshots, the acts, some of the initial interviews that got everybody their job, and then you also see a footlight, an example, which is all these, and you see group shots, see carpenter boxes. That's another way they got the job. Say it!
We're going to hear from the electrician lighting designer. So who's speaking from that? Daniel, come out so people can see you.
I am Eric.
So just these footlights were literally just a block of wood and a can. That's how I started. I started out cutting the cans in half with tin snips, and then learning how to strip wires so we can connect them together. And
During the opera, the lights, that was all of us five, and the booth back there.
and also
The dimmer board over here, which they made.
Controls the brightness of the lights, and over there being the dimmer control panel, which controls the lights.
Yeah, before we started doing any of building lights or anything, we had to actually learn the basics of electricity. So we went through like 2 handbooks doing all of this stuff. And not a thing anymore. So we learned about electrons and all that and whatnot. And eventually, during this week, we worked with the stage manager to figure out lighting cues for all the lights that go on and off there.
Dan, do you want to talk a little bit about your idea for when Gina?
Yeah, so
Молодец.
the spotlight, which we have up there, we can change it from like red, blue, yellow, green, purple. So we have to figure out like what lighting to use, like due to the mood and other concepts. So since it's an evil, sinister plan, let's just correct. So I just did it.
Some of you may think that the actors on stage are like themselves in real life. Some are, and some are not. Okay? So I wanted first to hear from Alex, if you'll talk a little bit about acting.
So I'm Alex, I play Hunter, and really all that we started with was we were in a board and we had part of the first act, so we had until the first song, I think, and then we just did it over and over again to find out whose characters fit. And back then the names were just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So, and then after we figure out who's playing the character, we eventually got more of the script and more, and we figured out their names. So, and each name had to start with the letter that it was before. Start to phrase that. And yeah, so I was H before, and so we eventually got more and more of the script, and we just practiced, and we learned the songs with Miss Dove, and eventually we got costumes and the makeup stuff. So yeah, I'm very good at it.
All right, Leah, you want to say something?
Pretty much in the beginning of the year, we chose our jobs, and so all of us 8 got performers. So we got like half, not even half of the first act, and we had to go off of that, and we already could tell that the opera was going to be amazing because, of course, the script was good, and so pretty much we did it over and over again. Even if we didn't rehearse for one person, we could still be chosen for that person. So yeah, it was pretty cool to audition. It was like having a real job.
Talking about the scripts, like Act 1, there's 3 acts. We had, as easy it may sound to just memorize 3 acts, we didn't just get the 3 acts at once. The writers actually had to write it one by one. So, like, let's say each month or so, or 2 months, we would get a new act, and we had to memorize it. So, yeah, that's all I really wanted to say.
So at the beginning, there was a sheet of paper we had to fill out, and you had to choose 3 jobs. You had to choose 3 jobs, and then we had to audition. We had to like audition for them, like go through it. And I became a performer. I had to, and we chose our parts by rehearsing different like people, and we got our parts, whoever we best played with. And then we all started out as A, B, C, and D, E, F, G, H, like you said, this guy. And then we came up, and then the writers came up with names that started with the letter that started with the name, like the letter that started like A, Adam, over there, and then we started to get our act, and like when we first got our act 1, and I was like, this is very short. I don't think I think it's gonna be less than like half an hour or something. And then when I saw the whole script, I was like, it's gonna go on more than an hour probably. And then it was like, oh god, I have to memorize all these lines. But then I realized, it started to get like more and more like easier and fluent. And we started to get more fluent with the lines because we started to memorize them. And I remember this one bit in the group aria I was stuck with all the time. That like there's a problem thing, and then I just couldn't get it, and then I found a way to memorize it, and that's why I stuck with it.
Okay, so we're going to move on. And so now we're getting really, really into this whole thing. So we have somebody who is our assistant stage manager. She's going to tell you what her job involves, starting from the beginning and right up till the last second of the show.
Okay, so in the beginning of the year, when like the performers had only like half a script, I didn't really have much to do except for help them memorize their lines. So part of my job is gathering props, like everything they need. Like for example, like the sticks, like the bow and arrows, the frisbee, the ice pack, all of that I had to get. And also, like if somebody forgot their line, I was backstage and I would have to like whisper it so they could hear it and keep going. So I didn't really have much to do in the beginning of the year. But then once the writers finished writing once they finished writing the whole story, I was able to start like gathering props and stuff. And it was a little hectic because I didn't know where to find things, like such as sticks. I didn't know how to make the bow and arrows. But then I noticed I didn't really need to know how to make them. But Sydney helped me, the stage manager, she helped me a lot.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about backstage what kind of stuff does you have to have ready, some of the other props, like,
Okay, so backstage there's a table and it's split into 3 sections for Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3. So all the props are organized, like for Act 1 there's water balloons, there was one of the performers, like the iPad, all that stuff was back there. And so every time when one performer would go on and they needed to have a prop, I would have to give it to them. And like before the rehearsal or like the performance started, I have a checklist and I have to check off every single time to make sure I had all the props so it wouldn't be like chaotic if I lost something in the middle of the performance and I didn't have it.
everything that happens on and around the stage is our stage manager, Sydney.
So in the beginning of the year, I didn't know what to do because the writers didn't finish the acts. So I just was like, Mary, when are these writers gonna get all the stories? And I just kept waiting. But then when the performers started eventually like going over the script, I was like, this is really hard for them to do it. So then I was like, what am I gonna do? And then she was like, well, when we're in HR, we have to do the electric cues, and I'm like, what the heck are those? And then she's like, you're gonna use the walkie-talkie, you're gonna sit by the dimmer board. I'm like, okay. So then, when on Monday I started doing this, I was like, I can't remember this at all. And I'm like, on Thursday it's gonna go really bad. So then, while I kept practicing with the performers and everybody, it started looking good. So then I was like, oh, this opera might be decent. And then today I was like, it's really good.
That when this person came to apply for his job and sat down for his interview, I said to this person, why should I hire you to be the production manager? And he said, well, let me just say this. I was made for this job.
Just 47 people in front of me, and I was just standing there, not knowing what to do. I was like, okay. So I had a schedule, I had a binder, and I had everything I needed, except so I thought it'd somewhat be like, just be helping people around. Oh, I was wrong. It was so much more. We had to have meetings, and I had to stand there and talk to people for like 5 minutes. So I just tell them what today would be like. But so in the beginning, we would split the jobs up into different days. So it'd be Monday, some jobs would go, and Thursday, other jobs would go. And that happened for the majority of the year, until the last couple of weeks when everybody worked on the same day. And that was when it got much harder, but everything started to come together. Like, the sets were getting done faster, the actors were learning their lines better, and I don't know why, but something happened. It worked like that. So finally, when we came up to HR this week, on Monday, Mary thought that everything would be set up, the stage, everything, the tables back there, everything would be set up. She was 99% sure. And then we walk in here, and it looks like no one's been here for the past 5 years. Everything is in the storage room. And for every year, basically, everything's been set up for them. But when we come here, we were the only people who didn't have anything. So how long did it take? It took an hour. It took an hour. We had to get someone to come out here, take the stage here, we had to move the tables in the back, we had to get it set up here. And that was taking time. time away from the time you need to practice on stage to get the feeling, setting up the footlights, letting the lecturer to get used to the booth. But finally we got it all set up and everything just came together, and yeah.
Alum for coming. If you would stand up, you created an original opera. Okay, so part of this process is something called Stripe. So what's going to happen now is all of you are going, I know, I invite all of you to enjoy the historian exhibit, and there are now refreshments. We ask that you let the children dismantle everything because they're not allowed to join you until everything is taken apart. I have seen it happen in 15 minutes plus there's, okay? So,